One of the things that always happens to you when people discover that you've taught maths is they'll whisper to you like a confession, I'm no good at maths, me. And I always want to ask them, which maths are you no good at? Because for me, any true mathematical prodigy can do three totally different skills. But GCSE and A-level even more only examine one of them. So what everybody means is written mathematics. The maths of algebra and fractions, and perhaps tables. And they mean they can't do that. Yeah, well, lots of people can't. Most of the world, actually, because it's a written discipline. But there's another form of maths that is much more important and much more prevalent, I think, amongst the population. And often the people who will tell you can't do maths can do very well. And that's visual mathematics. That's being able to go into a room and to know what will fit into there and what won't fit in there. Or to look at plumbing parts and know which ones you need. It's that kind of practical, engaged skill to be able to look out and measure with your eye a space. Oh, that's a math skill. Make no doubt about it. Because it is a skill that allows you to kind of put number, albeit intuitive number, on shape. Now, people who can only do that sort of visual maths tend to not survive GCSE. And that's why they're traumatised and need to tell me about it. I always tell them the reason why they think they're no good at maths is actually because an injustice was committed to them. It was them that failed, but our exam. And then there is a much rarer third stream to maths, and that is the absolutely numerically intuitive. Now, these folk who are much rarer will get through GCSE and then hit the buffers at A-level. I'm a really great mathematician. I've taught one in my life, can do all of these. Can look at a high prime number and just tell you it's prime, and then be able to work out how they prove it. But there also exists, I once taught a girl, and we had a game, did Prudence and I. We would giggle when we saw a high prime number. And at the age 14, she could spot prime numbers up to the millions. It was just phenomenal. She could just see them because she could see number structure. It meant she could just solve a problem by looking at it. She was that kind of fantasy mathematician that every 13-year-old boy wants to be when they say, can I not show my workings, please, sir? What happened to her? Oh, that kind of intuitive grasp of mathematics is disruptive at A-level, where all the boys need to know the methods. So the school lent on her, told her she was a dizzy blonde and got rid of her.